Something that makes BBA incredible and really something that's unique to BBA is that it allows a student like myself and many others to really participate in so many different extracurricular activities. At Burr and Burton, I'm allowed to play 2 varsity sports as well as play an instrument. I can take APs, I can get my homework done on time, and it's all made possible because the faculty really facilitate multidisciplinary learning, which is something that's unique to the culture here at Burr and Burton.
I'm from Chester, Vermont, which is essentially the other side of the state, and it's a long commute every day, but I came here for dance, and I came here for a bigger world and more opportunities, and I definitely have received that. And it's so great because not only have I received those opportunities, but I've also received a big family. I don't know where I would be if I hadn't switched schools and if I hadn't taken the chance to come here.
Right, so one thing that we've been talking a lot about as a faculty is how do we get our students more engaged in real-world problem solving, invested in the community, collaborating, creating, prototyping. And I think some of these satellite programs, such as the Mountain Campus, the Dean Farm program, even our whole farm-to-table food system now at BBA is helping students to see the importance of their community, to see the importance of the environment, and really think about what it means to be a good citizen of this community.
The Mountain Campus is an experiential learning program that BBA offers. It's a satellite campus, so it's about 15 minutes away in Peru, Vermont, and it's a small, intentional community that students from sophomores to seniors can attend, and you learn through experience, so it's a little bit different. You don't go from class to class taking notes off a board. You go out in the woods and you learn about trees. You go to beaver dams, you learn about beavers, and you use the place around you to understand what the world is. And then also, I loved Mountain Campus so much, and I have been really interested in experiential education. So this spring I was given the opportunity to have an internship at the Mountain Campus. So I'm essentially a teacher down there, and I teach classes to the Mountain Campus students, and I get to understand what being a teacher is like and also what a teacher in an experiential setting is like.
And I think Vermonters are deeply appreciative and loving of the natural views of Vermont. But once you've been a Mountain Campus student, you've inhabited those spaces, you understand how they work scientifically, and you understand all the great things that can happen socially for you with a small group living in and traveling through that landscape. And I think that's where the depth comes from, is that you feel expressive about the mountains.
I really like that BBA gives the power to students to really do whatever they want to do, right? So I was able to start the first Earth Week ever at Burr and Burton Academy with a peer of mine from the Mountain Campus program, and it's turned into one of the most successful student-run events here at BBA. I love that BBA will give students this confidence and let them run with it.
Burr and Burton has taught me how to balance my time, how to balance my interests so that I can pursue basically everything that I'm passionate about.
The Dean Farm sits on about 400 acres, and it's composed of farm, woodland, wetland, pasture. We even have a bobolink preserve, which is a small species of field bird, and we have hay fields as well. We also even have apple orchards and bees as well. And so there's a lot to offer for BBA students, and it really helps to grow our curriculum. And so really any department could find a connection with their curriculum down here at the Dean Farm.
I really think where 21st century education is going is more integrative. I think we spent a long time in this sort of modern philosophy of the silos of the various disciplines, and I think the more you start putting things together, the better people actually have an understanding of things. And I think this program where we're putting the farm and the table together, but also the academics. There's, food systems class that looks at the politics and the economics. That is sort of where we should be going more as a school, and I think that's sort of what we're starting to develop.
The Farm and Food Systems class was my first class after coming back from the mountain campus, and it was just so well-rounded and hands-on, and the type of learning style that it was similar to mountain campus but also similar to main campus. And the studies that we were doing were so involved in the farm culture around the United States and how our farms are affecting just our health and our well-being, and it was just really interesting to see that side of farming.
I feel like I am living in the future of education right now. The activities that we do in this class are very different from what you will see in a typical science classroom. I see the future of education getting students out into the community, out into the world, tackling real life scenarios and real life problems that are happening.
The faculty that is here now only continues to, I don't want to say age in a bad way, but they continue to work together, and the longer that our faculty is together, the more cohesive they become. And so for our students that come after, they will have already stepped into a culture of greatness. And so the students that come after already have the foundation of amazing classes, facilities, extracurriculars, coaching staffs. The people who came before us have laid the foundation of greatness, and I think that the kids who come after are going to be incredibly fortunate to experience that.